So it is time to prepare to trade the best setups at the best prices. The SPY is setting up for the most predictable, lucrative trading opportunity heading into this week to be day trading and also to be swing trading. I'm going to be explaining to you step by step why the most likely outcome is going to be an overall bullish trending week based off of a weekly chart pattern green, red, green that has successfully worked every single time on the SPY when it forms a green, red, green, especially when it's placed at a break and retest, pushing for all-time highs on a bullish trend, literally throughout the past years. It's worked every single time. When the odds are in your favor, that statistically, it's more about putting the odds within your favor and being wrong once, in terms of very rare occurrence, versus trying to determine a break of trend, versus trying to determine if it's going to be the one time where it doesn't work. Now, I'm still going to show you how to determine and confirm if there is going to be a break of trend, and opportunities for puts and how to identify if it's going to be overall bearish. But based off of the odds statistically, this overall week, the most likely outcome is going to be a bullish trend week. And I would say, in terms of my experience trading the charts and using these patterns with the curriculum, this is the strongest, most bullish confirmation. With that being said, I'm going to continue to prepare you to trade the best setups at the best prices. Going to be walking you through step by step how to make money within the market, the best levels of interest to be day trading at, how to determine if the overall trend is bullish, how to confirm bullish and bearish trends, how to determine overall price action, the confirmations to use at these levels, and profit targets. In terms of Team Roar, on Thursday and Friday, we started off the day with massive wins where everyone was green enough to walk away. And then we had many, many wins after that. We also had some L's, but like I said, everyone was already green enough to walk away by taking the morning trades. I'm going to be breaking down those trades towards the end of this video. First things first, let's get straight into the analysis. So, this is very rare, man. This is a very lucrative trading setup. Like I said, this is how my eye sees the market. This is the curriculum that I've developed and created by studying the way that I study the SPY and trading it. This was not found in books or anything like that. This is me being self-sufficient with my unique eye and how I read the market. So for those of you who go back throughout the channel and follow it, you are well aware that we already use the green, red, green pattern, mainly from a day trading perspective. But there is a rare lesson on my channel. And if you watch the lesson, I literally prepared it on Sunday and we just crushed it on calls throughout the entire week. Like I said, this is one of those rare situations within the market. It really doesn't matter if we were wrong and it just didn't work out because we've been using this for years and we've been printing nonstop using this pattern. Now, obviously, we will take in terms of, we'll always be looking to identify if there's a break of trend and if there is confirmations. But like I said, in terms of our systems and the profits that we've made with our systems, statistically, we're just going to be focused on buying call options for an overall bullish closing week, which basically means that the SPY is going to close at the end of this week as a green bullish candle. And the best things you can do in a situation like this is to actually buy calls at key oversold opportunities. And I'll be explaining to you the best key levels of interest to be buying calls. I'll also be explaining to you the best strategies to use in confirmations. I'll also be giving you the automated buy levels where you can literally test my levels, the best levels in the business, and you can actually automatically buy calls at these levels and it should work within your favor vast majority of the time as long as you hold the trades, don't sell for losses, set profit stops when you're green, and if you want to increase gains, don't just hold them and move the profit stops up higher, but quickly add to winners when you're up. So I can assure you, if you use this information, you are going to be trading the most alignment you're ever going to see within the market. The highest of quality, the best accuracy. Let's just put it this way. If you do what I'm going to explain in terms of this video, you should make a lot of money trading just by being self-sufficient. And then if you want, you can use some of those gains to join Team Roar and you can gain access to the best real-time zero-day options trading alert system within the market. So I'm giving you the best levels. I'm giving you the best curriculum. I'm giving you the opportunity for you to be self-sufficient and to make money. And then I'm also giving you the opportunity to sit alongside us and trade alongside us at our overall table and print non-stop. Because I can assure you it's unlimited printing and unlimited winning inside of Team Roar. With that being said, let's get straight into the analysis. So In terms of the weekly chart, what you're looking at is each weekly candlestick represents 1 week's worth of price action. The reason why this is rare is why is this rare? Why is this important? The market is consistently pushing for new all-time highs, which means the overall trend is bullish, which means the biggest and the most predictable rewards within the market have been these two strategies. The first strategy is oversold dips. It's fairly easy to determine oversold dips to be buying with simple price action using the daily chart, measuring moves, using the 10-day, 30-minute chart frame. And it's also rewarding not strong breakouts in the safest way. You're going to need strong confirmations to confirm that at key levels with strategic plans. But from a simple beginner perspective, strong breakouts, wait for the market to drop back down and retest those previous resistance, those previous breakout levels, you know? And then once it retests and forms confirmations such as green, red, green double red, green, bullish engulfing, best price to buy calls. So those are going to be the two main strategies that we're going to be using. In terms of my least favorite strategy to go on, it's buying calls at the initial breakout. I like getting in at trend reversals at oversold levels and also automated buying, dip buying opportunities. And I also like getting in, missing the initial breakout vast majority of the time, unless there's like a strong confirmation that's more advanced. But in general, it's just not my style. But very, very rare for me to do that. Wait for the strong breakout, and I'll typically be in on the oversold dip before the strong breakout if it hits one of my oversold levels. So I'm already winning and already in at the exact close and the best fucking entry. But just wait for a strong breakout. When it drops back down, retest, look for bullish confirmations. So what you are looking at is something that nobody else is showing you. And the reason why nobody else is showing you this is because they don't see the market the way I see it. And like I said, I'm not finding this stuff in books. I'm using my trading experience, just my path, my journey of just, living, trading in my truth, the way I see, the way I read the market, how my perception of the charts, also studying patterns, expertise in studying the overall patterns, how they repeat themselves in terms of the overall codes of what patterns to overall trade, the analytical data, and just confirming that that history is going to repeat itself, right? So, like I said, I'm not going to go, I already did this in a video I posted a while ago, right? So I'll just be an information provider in this stance. You can go back, and the video I did it, which is, somewhere within the channel, I went back 3 years and I proved to everyone that every single time there's a green, red, green on the overall SPY, nearly every single time, it tends to be a bullish trend week, especially if it's gapping up, which it currently is, or if it's holding above, or if it's holding towards Friday's lows to previous close, especially previous close, going to be important. So if you just go back historically, you're going to see almost every single time the SPY forms a green, red, green weekly chart pattern, it tends to be a bullish week. Now, a stronger reason to be bullish in a situation like this, instead of just pattern, but the crazy part about this is literally it doesn't, in terms of this pattern on the weekly chart, it matters a lot more in terms of placement when you're day trading, I've noticed. But in terms of the weekly chart, nearly every single week, whether the trend was bullish, whether the trend was bearish overall, whether it was placed at lower highs or higher support, uptrend, downtrend, wherever the fuck the pattern was placed, which I've noticed extremely matters on specific patterns, but especially it matters a lot in day trading. But wherever this one was placed on a weekly chart, next week just tends to be bullish, and the market's already gapping up on a strong fucking bullish trend. So overall bias is bullish. We're not going to blindly trade bias, but I'm going into the market this week understanding that based off of my results trading this information and based off of the history of SPY, if you just go back and study every single time there was a green, red, green on the weekly chart pattern, the next week is bullish. So if the next week's going to be bullish, we have to focus on the best bullish strategies, the easiest way to make money, the best confirmations to use at the best levels in the business. Like I said, you use this curriculum, you'll be printing money nonstop. If you don't use this curriculum and you inverse it, you're going to be betraying yourself in a way, because I'm already explaining to you. This is self-taught curriculum that works. And I'm the type of person, I live in my truth. I'm my full self. There is no mask, there is no ego. I'm living my full real self. And that means the way I trade is in full alignment with myself, with my strategies, exactly like 100% authenticity. So if you don't trade this and this works vast majority of the time, and you don't listen, you're literally betraying yourself in a sense, man. I just don't see how anyone else can get better results by doing the inverse of what I'm gonna say. They should be printing out the speed of fucking light if they listen. Their choice. So, anyways, green, red, green. Now, the reason why this is even more bullish and more powerful in this situation is because the placement, your previous resistance is at 652 and 659. This is your previous resistance zone. All the SPY was doing was breaking above previous resistance, right? And breaking out, reacting as higher support, breaking out, reacting as higher support, right? So it's having successful break and retest, and it placed a green, red, green in the best placement possible. Bullish overall uptrend, new all-time highs, keeps on squeezing the bears overall, those oversold dips and strong breakout and retest opportunities. And just clearly at that break and retest with the green, red, green bullish pattern. So, like I said, you can go back as far as you want. If you want to know how far I went back 3 years and analyzed the chart in about 2 minutes in that video I was talking about. And it worked every single time except for like once. And the one time it didn't work, SPY was placed on like an overall bearish trend, or it was just consolidating. It wasn't necessarily placed like it is right now on a bullish uptrend all-time highs with a break and retest, right? And if you just study what's going on in the fucking crypto market as well, what is crypto doing? What is everything doing? Everything that's fucking dropping just keeps on fucking going higher and higher and higher. So if you want to be smart and you want to get the best results and compound your account to fucking infinity, the easiest, smartest way, where you can wake up and you say, dude, losing to choice. I use this same strategy every single fucking time. I compound my account. I'm disciplined. I take smart risk. In terms of the trades, if I ever have losses, I put in what I'm willing to lose. Max risk per trade. Most I'm willing to lose. The wins are always bigger than the L's. I add to the wins and I let the winners run. I don't even have to cut the L's because the most I lose is 100% of the trade, which is max risk per trade. Look, if you be fucking smart, you should be able to finish Q4 very, very strong within the green. And you'll be questioning why you weren't doing this all along. It comes down to a matter of discipline. Can you be disciplined enough to listen and to execute in the most competent way, where you're focused, where you're still, where there's no distractions, there's no bullshit around you? It's you being your authentic self, trading to the best of your ability, being self-sufficient with the game plans, with the levels, with the confirmations, with the curriculum, with your experience in trading. So I'm telling you, green, red, green, every single fucking time I'm showing you the mirror. Green, red, green, bullish week. Green, red, green, bullish week. Green, double red, green, bullish week. Green, red, green, bullish week. I'm showing you the mirrors, man. I'm the guy who's showing you when nobody's willing to show you. Everybody has their trading systems. Everybody has their own way of trading. But like I said, I have an eye for things and I'm able to see certain things that, other people might not be able to see. Some people can't see through certain things. Some people can't see through certain, like, I have an eye for seeing very, very rare things and opportunities. And what I'm telling you is this is the best opportunity within the market. And you should be green and you should be printing money at the speed of light. And if you really want to amp up your results and get the best trades in the market, well, like I explained to you, I have them. We have the zero-day options trade alert system that can make you money nonstop. There's not a better zero-day trade alert system within the overall market. And you're really going to see that this overall system is also going to be a true reflection of your self-sufficiency. If you use these game plans within the market, you should be getting results, you should be leveling up, you should be improving. And then when you join our group, you're gonna be like, dude, wow, this is in full alignment. These are the best trades available within the market, backed by the curriculum that I'm giving you, backed by the best levels in the business. You want the best levels in the business? I give you the best levels in the business. You want the confirmations, you want the curriculum used at these levels? I give you that too. You want the automated levels where you just get in, automatically get in? Got that too. You want the best system in the fucking market? Got that too. What better investment could you make within yourself, by in terms of, put self-sufficiency aside for a second. Don't you think in terms of real-time zero-day options trade alerts, what better investment you can make in terms of data, in terms of the best trades in real time? There's really only two investments you can make in terms of the overall market: investing into yourself, becoming self-sufficient, learning the skill set, being more independent and becoming more comfortable with the overall curriculum and stuff like that, right? Education in your experience. But then there's also the best trades available in the market. Who has the best trades available within the market. And that's what I can assure you. Team Roar, first link down below in the description, you will see we have the absolute best trades available in the market. So in terms of the overall game plan, let's get into this curriculum, man, and let's call it what it is, man. This is exactly what it is, and this is exactly what we're setting up for. So historically, just looking at the overall weekly chart and how the SPY is overall reacting, the previous closing price, the closing price on Friday, 669.21, and slightly below that are going to be our absolute best levels for overall calls, right? Just to show you a quick mirror on the weekly chart, one of the confirmations I'm looking for in terms of pattern recognition and measuring overall moves, right? Because I'm always studying analytics, I'm always studying history, I'm always studying trends. And then I come in with my eye and I say, the same trend is repeating itself. And this is the setup, this is the level that it's at. These are the confirmations. This one doesn't even need a confirmation. This is an automated buy level, right? I know all the different setups. I have the cards, I have the trade ideas. We know exactly how to execute these, right? So if you just fucking look at this mirror right here, it's the same shit. Green, red, green, right here. Green bullish, wick facing to the downside. Look, next week it bottoms towards that previous close, where the week previous close. That's where the floor is. So this is going to be a key level of interest using the weekly chart confirmations. Like I said, everyone has their own systems, everyone has their own way of trading. But in terms of my system and what comes with that, it's not just unlocking self-sufficient within you and giving you that eye and that ability to see things differently and to trade this curriculum that works and give you the best levels in the business. But like I said, it's also backed by the best trades available within the market. So anyways, in terms of the 10-day, 30-minute chart, you could see right here, this is what it is that I'm looking at. And this is the overall mirror that's in play in terms of confirmation. Two very, very, man, three very, very similar patterns, man. Right at the bat, I'm seeing four similar patterns, man. Put it this way, man. The markets become so easy to make money. It's rewarding the people who use the curriculum, who trade the levels, who listen, who lose the ego. It's like, dude, lose the fucking ego. If you lose the fucking ego, oh my gosh, your results are going to go to the fucking moon. I'm telling you, this all works. Everything I'm showing you and explaining to you is going to work. You're going to be like, how the fuck does this keep on fucking working? And then I'm going to be like, dude, you join our group. You're going to be on a whole nother fucking level of like, dude, this isn't normal. This is like some rare, sacred, like, how the fuck are they able to win that fucking much? How are they that fucking good? You're not going to see anything else out there on the fucking planet in terms of our skill sets and how we fucking execute our trades. Nobody's in our realm. Nobody has gotten to this fucking realm. We're in a realm so fucking different. Like there is no comparison. When you're fully yourself and you're fully in your craft, creating your own systems, like I'm showing you here, nobody's in that fucking realm. Nobody's in that fucking level. Nobody can imitate this. Nobody can implement it. People can try to get results, teaching and using the information that I'm explaining, executing the information that I'm explaining to you, the way I trade, the way I teach you, right? The exact way I trade. They could try. They're just not going to get better results than us. That's why at the end of the day, it's like people's really going to be better from a lot of different standpoints. I mean, result wise, if they just follow the trades, how the fuck are they going to trade better than us? Maybe if they learned and became self sufficient, they would feel more comfortable in the trades. But if they truly trusted the trades and system, they should be able to get the best results because we have the best trades within the market. And risk management 101, the market's going to reward the most competent people. And some of the most competent people within the market are going to be the ones who have access to the best trades and listen, because those people have those skill sets. So, anyways, this is what I'm looking at, man. We have this sharp drop, right? Oversold. We have this sharp drop, oversold. Similar pattern. You got some crunch right here. You got some crunch right here. Bullish uptrend, gap and go, sells back off, bottoms towards the previous closing price. Similar pattern on the 10-day, 30-minute chart that's in alignment with the weekly chart pattern, green, red, green, and then the green facing to the downside next week. Where did it bottom? It bottomed at and slightly below the previous closing price, which was Friday's closing price, right? So this is going to be our first level of interest to be buying call options. Man, and if you watched that last game plan said, dude, the market's only bearish. If it goes below 666, then you buy those puts. And if you look at what happened, the market had a gap and go, dropped back down to 667, never went below, green bullish, higher support, higher floor. Oh, green, red, green, bullish uptrend, starts to push higher, break and retest, extended hours resistance, breaks out, retest, normal trading hours. Oh, here we go again. Green, red, green. It's like, dude, best curriculum in the game. You want to know where the bull trap is? I got you. You want to know where the bear trap is? I got you. This level needs to break out, retest, form the confirmations. This level needs to go below 666 to react bearish. Buy the puts. No reason to buy the fucking puts. Everyone should have been fucking green if they just used the simple curriculum, right? But trading's more complex than that. Who's going to be competent? Who's going to be disciplined? Who's going to have no fucking emotions when they're fucking trading? You want to eliminate emotion. The most you lose is what you put in. What's so emotional about it? It's like, dude, the most you lose is what you put in. If it goes to zero, you lose what you put in, your max risk per trade. The hardest part becomes maximizing winners. And the way to maximize winners is to add to winners, set profit stops to protect profit to ensure you don't go green or red while you're taking bigger position size, and you add to winners to double triple the gains. It increases the gains automatically, but you know, where you don't need bigger percentage gains, but you still have them because you hold fucking winners and get rich. Let your winners ride. Detach some from the profit stop. Sell some at key profit targets, at key strategies, right? So we give you all the keys. You know, it's your choice if you want to sit at the table. We have unlimited seats, but not everyone's going to be able to stay at the table. You know, some people just aren't. The format's just not for them. Some people want to break the fucking rules and get banned from the community. That's another thing. If someone participates in a community and they break all the rules and they're just, you know, lashing out and just being a piece of shit, like we don't give them access to the product. We take away the product too. You know, if they want to participate in the community and act out, we'll take away the product too. They're fucking out. We're not gonna give them. We're not gonna, you know, allow them to stay and get access to trades, but just mute them in the chat. No, they're fucking banned from both. Like fuck that. If you want to use the community, use it fucking properly. Um, you know, we always encourage people to be their absolute selves and you know, print nonstop. And you know, you can gain connections, networking opportunities within the community, learn from others. We got a fuck ton of great traders. Um, and learn and surround yourself and grow with multimillionaires, with people who've been doing this for over a fucking decade, man. But anyways, you look at this, man. Look, this is the mirror. This is the best fucking price. So we closed at 669.21. Very strong number. I like the number. That number sets the tone for this bullish week. If you just think psychology, you know, like 666, you know, some people look at it as a negative number. And that was just a key reason. If you looked at the chart, it's like, dude, if you want to buy the puts, the only way the trend is going to break and flip bearish is if we go below 666. Otherwise, we're buying calls at 667. Market gapped up to fucking 671, already bullish, dropped back down with a green, red, green higher floor towards 667, bottoming at 667, not going below 666. It's like, dude, only the degenerates bought puts. The degenerates, you know? Had some people talking shit in the comments saying puts were printing. I haven't seen them in a while. Maybe they're on another channel, you know, losing money on another channel. They were on my channel for a short period of time talking shit, and then they're gone. They disappeared. They're just gone. They vanished. They couldn't stick around. They didn't want to listen. That's their fucking life, dude. Fuck, you want to see what listening looks like? Not just the game plans and the curriculum. You join Team Roar. Join Team Roar and bet against all the trades. You'll lose all your fucking money. You'll blow up your account. You'll be like, dude, I've never lost money so much so fast and bet against all these motherfuckers. In a way, though, people could actually make money betting against our trades too, but it's not the best way to trade. And the reason why I say that is we trade the trend and the trades come back to life, you know? But sometimes the trades drop like 50, 60, 70%, but we just hold the trades and they come back to life and they go green as fuck. So if someone bet against us at that time, they could make a nice profit if they're able to identify if we're wrong about the trend for the short term, right? For a quick micro trade, but then we're right about it for the overall day and we hold the trade and it comes back to life. It's like, dude, with our fucking trades, people could literally make money whether they're on the right side of the trade or the wrong side of the trade. That's the crazy thing about options, dude. It's like if we entered a fucking play that dropped 50% and someone inversed us, they would win if they got in and out. But we're doing what's best because the vast majority of the time, if we did that, the trades come back to life and they go green anyways. So all we had to do is hold the trade, but they had to time it fucking perfectly. That's the disadvantage. But it's like, it's kind of interesting to view that from a perspective of options. It's like, literally, if someone inversed us, they can actually win in certain situations and we would still win. But in the end, we're always winning because we're doing the most competent thing. We have the best system within the market to win big. And the beauty of trading the trend is you don't have to time the trades properly and you can buy second strikes. But it is interesting to also have a system where people can literally win doing both. It's fucking wild, man. They could win literally fucking doing both. When we're down temporarily, they could be fucking up. And then it comes back to life and we're green as fuck. And they get profit stopped out. We get profit stopped out. Both sides win, but we're the most competent and we're the strongest. We trade the trade comes back to life. If they try to inverse us, they're going against the trend, you know? But a quick short-term trade against that could be a big hit, but it's against the trend. Therefore, their losses don't come back to life because they're against it. But it is an interesting point how someone could actually inverse our trade and still make money in situations. It's like, man, we are literally providing unlimited opportunity to win. It's like, dude, if people aren't winning with us, they could actually win against us in certain situations. It's just interesting to think about that because there's no other system in the world where you can win both ways. It's like it's fucking wild to think about that. How we still win even if we're holding a loss, and someone could still win if they were going against us for the short term. So like both sides could fucking win. Different systems, different strategies, different results, but it's interesting to think how literally both sides could win, but the difference is our side trades come back to life and they print nonstop, and that's just one of the differences. So anyways, man, this is where you need to buy calls. This is the first zone that sets the tone, and the reason why this sets the tone is, look, you need to think like this. 666 is that bearish number that people target for puts. All the degenerates, when it hits 666, they just buy puts. They do it blindly. That's why I told the degenerates, you need to fucking wait for it to go below 666. You know, don't just get in once it starts to slip under 667. Wait for it to go below, spike back up, form the lower highs, wait for it to react bearish, right? If they don't want to listen, then they all got trapped where we were buying calls. They're fuck ups. Let them be fuck up. It's like, dude, I reveal the market. Do you understand? The way I trade, I reveal the market, and that reveals who people truly are. You know, if you want to see who you authentically are as a fucking trader, you watch this, you implement this. All this shit's gonna reveal you. You know, you're gonna see it's all gonna fucking reveal, man. It's all very fucking revealing. Everything I fucking say will be right for the vast majority of the fucking time, because I trade authentically and I know it fucking works. This isn't by fucking accident that we have the best trade alert system. This isn't by accident that these are the best levels in the business. This is the best curriculum. This is all very, very real. You know, it comes to self-sufficiency. It comes to people who figure this shit out, self-sufficiency, who stay true to them fucking selves. You know? So with that and put the work in. With that being said, though, this is the zone 66921. So psychologically, why this is a zone, 666 is like that number that some people think is fucking ugly. So if we go below that, market's gonna get fucking ugly, right? And then drop to 662, and we're gonna automatically buy those calls towards 662, right? So this is the special zone. Wow, this is so rare. What I'm looking at right now, I'm looking at something greater than me. You know, I used to say, "Wow, what a great zone." You know, I can make 5 figures easily on that zone. I don't even say that anymore. You know what I say? I say, "Wow, that zone, so many people, thousands of people, multimillionaires, secured private organizations. That zone collectively, if people fucking listen, is going to make traders so much money collectively. That fucking zone is going to make tens of millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars. With the amount of traders who listen to this, with the amount of traders who follow this, with the amount of traders who trade this, and all their contracts and everything put together, this is going to pull in tens of millions of dollars just based off the levels, the curriculum, my voice, what I deliver, you know, with everything we got going on. This is going to pull tens of millions of dollars, you know? So it's abundance, man. This is why we do what we do. You know, I could sit here in the shadows, fall off the face of the fucking planet and make my money, but I'm like, dude, I want the whole fucking world to print. I want to create a table where everyone could sit at it, but not everyone gets to stay. And the reason why not everyone gets to stay at our table is, you know, one or two people out of 100, they might get banned from the community. They break all the rules, they get banned. They're here for the wrong reasons. They act out. They're not with us. They're on the wrong fucking frequency, wrong fucking vibes. They're just fucking up. They're betraying themselves. You know, if people betray us, they're betraying themselves. And what we do is we reveal people, we reveal who people are. That's one of the things we do. One of our gifts is we reveal who people are, you know? And if someone's just a piece of shit, we got to get them out of the fucking community. That's their responsibility to fucking face them fucking selves. If they don't want to face us, they face them fucking selves, you know? We reveal who people are. And that's what the curriculum does too. The levels, the curriculum, the confirmation, the trades, it reveals every fucking thing. That's the beauty about it, of just trading and living in your fucking truth, you know? But you know, That's one of the reasons why people can't sit at our table. If they're not going to be fucking real, they have to get the fuck out. But anyways, in terms of fucking another reason is, say they just fucking they have no money to trade with. If they have no money to trade with, don't join. If you've no money, don't trade. You know? If you've absolutely no money, trading's not the fucking answer. Get money, get a bigger bankroll, at least like 3 to 5,000 ideally, right? You can't come in here with smaller accounts and print, but just understand what you're getting involved with trading. Most people lose money in trading. With us, they print and they make money. We've established a community where the people in here don't leave. We have a strong, loyal base who doesn't leave. And the reason why they don't leave is they use our format for their advantage. And it's a massive gain compared to what they pay to use the format. And it's not even an expense to them because they're profiting so fucking much. It's such a small expense. But I don't even look at it as expense because they could just write off for their taxes with all the fucking money that they make from trading by the end of the fucking year. It's just a business expense. And it's your choice as a trader on what business expenses you want. Some people, they want to buy 20 fucking monitors. Other people, they say, you know what? X amount of money starting out. What's a smart investment? Well, there's two smart investments you can make: the investment into yourself. And that doesn't necessarily mean buying education, but it does mean putting in the time and work for you to be self sufficient and to get educated on this, right? And there's nothing wrong with buying education. There's nothing wrong with that. You can do that too. But another investment, and in terms of this one, this is just completely different. We're talking about the best real time zero date options trading alert system within the market, you know, absolutely backed by the best trades, the best curriculum. In terms of my curriculum, you're going to see it's a true reflection of the trades that are being made inside of Team Roar. You're going to see everything's in full fucking alignment how it should be. If I have the best levels, if I have the best curriculum, then that means I should have the best trades available within the market. And I can assure you, we've secured that. And you can gain access to that. And it's a phenomenal investment because at the end of the day, you gain access not only to the best trades, but the best system that you can't find anywhere else. So this is the first zone. If you're seeing bullish confirmations right here, let's dissect this. Let's get more surgical, more analytical here. Previous resistance right here. This is extended hours. Resistance, 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 resistance. Got some green, red, strong breakout, strong gap and go. When it drops back down to retest, strong buy zone for calls, right? Extended hours. Once it hits during normal trading hours, strong buy zone for calls. There's been many members inside of Team Roar who've been trading futures, who've been trading prop firms using the curriculum when the market is closed, and they've been printing as well, which is actually another opportunity. You could do your own research if you want to get involved in that, but it's another opportunity for you to make money with a low risk, whether you want to do a prop firm or whether you just want to make more money when the market's closed. It's your choice. Like I said, we have access to every money fucking system. Like we have unlimited fucking systems. Everything. This social media, that's a system that builds a strong, loyal base, passive income for people who join Team Roar and they stay because the format works for them. If it doesn't work for them, or if they blow up their account, or if it's just not for them, they leave the community. But we have a proven system that works for a fuck ton of people. And if people listen and follow the trades, they should be able to get amazing fucking results, right? But a lot of people don't want to fucking listen. Some people don't want to fucking listen. Some people drop out every once in a while, but for the vast majority, it's like the company's at all-time highs. Every single day we're pushing at all-time highs. Like, dude, that video I posted like fucking what was that on fucking Wednesday? People were joining every single fucking day. It's like, man, this shit is just fucking passively flowing. People must have been printing non-fucking stop with the fucking game plans. They were joining every single fucking day I didn't post. So, anyways, man, like this break and retest zone by fucking calls, right? And look, it's a match with the red green bullish break and retest right here. Red green bullish break and retest. This is the call by zone. This is considered the strongest zone for calls. Now, listen, the reason why this is the strongest zone for calls is because if history repeats itself in a similar cycle, not saying it's going to be, but I'm saying is if history repeats itself in a similar cycle and we're already gapping up, which makes it a stronger case for calls as well, this is going to be the exact bottom, the exact lows to buy calls, which also sets you up for a swing trading idea as well. If you wanted to swing trade calls, you could consider towards 668 upper here. This is a great level right here, 668.50, 668, but that's 669.21. Once we break out and retest, look, this is another way to look at it. Another way is this fucking mirror. The market could slightly drop below the previous closing price, which is fine as long as we're staying above 668. It's fairly bullish. So a safe way to do this is if we slip below 669, You could try to get the best entry at 668 and it's likely to bounce. Doesn't mean that the trend's overall bullish. For the trend to be overall bullish and for a very safe trade setup, these are your two safe trade setups. If a confirmation is bullish in between the zone, right, or at the bottom of the zone, you buy calls right here. If the confirmation is bullish right here, this is trade number 2. On a break and retest, say we dropped here, market react bullish, you're in calls, boom. Say it breaks above here, market drops back down to retest, green, red, green, you're in calls, boom, on a break and retest. Those are 2 trade ideas. You use these trade ideas, you use this information, you're going to be questioning your whole entire life, every video you watched, every book you've ever read, your own trading experience. Why? Why didn't you see it this way? And what I'm trying to explain to you is there's certain people in this world, they have certain gifts, and everyone, they have their own gifts in this world. I genuinely believe that. I think everyone in this world, they have their own special gifts, right? And it's their choice on what they decide to do with those fucking gifts, right? In terms of me, I had this gift where I'm able to read and see the market and I know exactly what to do with it. And I can prepare literally an entire fucking nation to fucking trade this a night before the market opens. And as long as they all fucking listen, vast majority of the time they're gonna print the speed of fucking light and they're gonna be like, dude, why didn't they trade this? And if you're wondering, like, man, why how do you have this? Like, why is it like this? I told you one of the reasons is I'm a very real person, you know? When you live in your truth and you're authentic to yourself and you stand in your truth, no matter what situation, no matter what you're going through, if you are living in your truth, you are going to get rewarded, you know? And when you start to see the gifts that you have, you know, by living, by experiencing, getting older, by seeing, by going through things, maybe meeting other people, you know, you start to see what gifts you have. And I'm telling you, once you see, who you are as a person and what gifts you have, as long as you live in your truth and pursue that, and you're a good fucking person, it's abundance, man. It's like this it is what it is. I'm telling you, it's a very real thing, man. I'm telling you, this is wild. Some of you don't know this. This is another thing. And again, like the curriculum and everything, it reflects the trades too in Team Roar. Inside of Team Roar, real-time zero-day option trade alert system, that's another gift. That's another gift. Like it's all in alignment. But another thing is, man, this is an interesting point I want to make, man. Some people don't know about this. Like I said, there's certain people in this world who have certain gifts. And if they literally, go all in on that gift and stay true and authentic to themselves, it's like they're going to be able, it's like a super fucking human ability. But another thing, man, and this is very real, I've seen this. So typically, this is very real. Rich people who have money coming in, they have some sort of connection or they meet some sort of person where if they loan this person money and they give it to that person flips it. And it might only work or happen. It's not even like a money, it's just a connection. I'm telling you, this is a very real thing. I've seen this happen in person, but I see it happening going on in social media right now. Put it this way, man. There's certain people, and I think it's not just a money thing, it's a connection thing too. There's certain people, if you put two people together and the connection and the relationship is there, literally, I've seen this happen. A rich person with the right connection with another person, the rich guy can just loan the other guy money, and they're usually both rich. It's like a connection relationship thing, and it might only work in certain situations where it's like literally in this connection, and then they could scale it if they were like tell other people what to do in certain situations. But it depends on the thing, right? But I've seen this. We'll call it gambling. Let's say someone loans someone money and they're gambling, right? So a rich guy loans this person money and the person is you can call it for what it is. You want to call it gambling, whatever the fuck it is, but the point being is this motherfucker hits every single fucking time. And it just works even better for some reason when it's that specific person, literally loaning out the money. It's very real. It's like a connection that works both ways. And then sometimes like the dude will lose all the loan, he'll lose all the money, and then he'll give the guy a call, hey, can you let me another 50K? He'll make it back every fucking time and more, and the guy won't even fucking question. I'm telling you, this is a real thing, man. I see rich people doing this in real time, and it's rare. That's why I'm saying like certain people and certain connections in certain relationships come into your life. And I've seen this. I've literally seen rich people loan out money to just one person and they just keep on loaning them out money and they always multiply it. Sometimes they miss, but they always find a way to multiply it. They just keep making the fucking phone call. Hey, wire me this. Boom, the wire's there. And they always multiply and they always give that person a return on their fucking money. It's a very real thing, man. Like I said, everyone has their own different abilities on what they can fucking do, but it's also about finding the right relationships where it works too. But man, in terms of one of the things that we have, like I said, we literally have the best real-time zero-date options trading alert system within the market. Like this is, you're not going to be able to find trades like this anywhere else. And we have the best game plans, best curriculum within the market. Literally, this was on October 2nd, and I told you we are literally going to be shining absolute brightest in October. October is like in full alignment in like terms of like who we are, and it really brings out like that side of like who we are. I'm telling you, like fucking Halloween, like that's like so fucking us, like Halloween vibes. So 435 Tesla puts for 52 cents, 9:35 a.m. Puts are increasing 63 cents, 64 cents. You don't even have to check the option contracts. This is all learned in real time. These are the quotes moving in real fucking time. You can go back and you can check the option quotes, for yourself. You can literally go back on demand right here, go on the date and see for yourself that this is all moving in real time. This real time tracker that I'm showing you has been going on for several fucking years, and it's unlimited winning, it's unlimited printing, and the same faces have been here. One of the traders who's been trading extremely well and who's been with us for years has been pro within the chat room. He's been alerting trades, and he's been doing futures like on the prop firm, right? Like I said, there's some firm traders in here as well. But anyways, 435 Tesla puts, 52 cents. Quotes are moving, add, double the position, adding to winners, adding at 58 cents, in at 52 cents. Look, it goes straight to 150 cents. Like I said, man, there's people in this world, you know, and if you come in contact with them, it's for a fucking reason. I promise you that. It's to see something. It's to reveal who the fuck you are, to see if this is for you, because it's real. So if something's real, what it's going to do is it's going to reveal who you are. Maybe trading's not for you, but at least you gained of being revealed of who the fuck you are, as a trader, or even deeper than that, right? Or maybe the format works for you, and then you gain that unlimited money printing machine. Maybe you have that connection, that relationship where, wow, this is worth it. I see the results. I'm getting fucking results. Like I said, everyone has their different skill sets, man, but it's a very rare thing. The right connection with the right person, the right opportunities. Look at this. How the fuck can anyone be red? Puts it 52 cents, adding to the winner doubles the gains, 58 cents. Look, sold at 155. That's a 200% return. A 200% return where you added to the win. So if you put that into perspective, right? Say you start off your day, 200% return. You're green enough to walk away. Say you put in your max risk per trade, the most you want to risk. Since you made 200%, you just made 2R multiples. But since you doubled the gains, you just made double that. You just made fucking 4R multiples on a single fucking trade, 4R multiples. Since you added to the wins, that's a 4.0 risk to return ratio. How the fuck can anyone flip red on the day? Because everybody knows when you're green enough to walk away, not that you have to, but if you choose to keep on winning alongside us, because we don't even call it over trading. We just call it over winning. Everybody knows if they just keep on fucking trading here, it's not over trading, it's over fucking winning. Especially if you have the bankroll for that, like 3 to 5K. But anyways, if you choose to keep on trading, the most you risk is 25 to 50% of your realized gains. If you take a loss or take some L's or risk too much and you give back 25 to 50% of your realized gains, you have to force yourself to stop trading on the day, because we're never going to risk going green to red on the day when we're green enough to walk away. And our wins are so big that on that first win, you should be green enough to walk away, even if you have a small account, even if you're trading with just one contract. Literally just one contract and adding to the win on that one trade offsets the cost to stay here for the entire month. And there's many wins on the day. So you're green enough to walk away. And like I said, when you're green enough to walk away, doesn't fucking matter if there's L's after that. But as you can see, there's just several fucking more wins, man. Look at this. 666 SPY puts for 34 cents. Fucking unlimited fucking winning. You get the point, man. This is just unlimited fucking winning, unlimited fucking printing, nonstop. This is our normal. October 3rd. Look at October 3rd, right? Key levels of interest, right? Updated key levels of interest too. Risk Management 101 explains to you about selling and risk management. 673 calls at 25 cents, only 25 cents a contract at 9:38 a.m. Fucking double it. Look, it goes to 46 cents. Calls went up 100%. We're in right here towards the lows. Who do you know is winning this much, this big at the market open? That's why I said, man, this is a direct mirror. If people are going red in Team Roar, how the fuck are you red when every market open trade is fucking green going up 100%? And then ask yourself, wait a second, where else can I get access to the fucking stream who's giving out trades big enough to just walk away within the first 30 minutes. Where all of a sudden you think, dude, 9 to 5. I just made my 9 to fucking. Some people are making their 9 to fucking 5s in the first 30 minutes. What's a 9 to 5 to you then? They're taking small risks, making the entire cost of their 9 to 5 fucking paycheck for the fucking day, sometimes for the fucking week, in 30 fucking minutes. You know? And then you got to really question, where else can you find this? The only place to find this is inside a Trader Society. If you're inside the Trader Society Discord, you click the first link down below in the description, you gain access to a real-time zero-day option trading alert system, Team Roar, community and system. That's the only way to find this. Where can you find this much winning to start off the day? This big, this many wins? You know, I'm not going to be going all over this. You know, there is some L's. Look, the next trade was an L. Does it matter? No. We don't overtrade. We overwin. You know, perspective, 200% wins add to winners, 4-point risk to reward ratio. 1L, you lose 1R multiple. You lose 1R multiple on a win, you make multiple R multiples. The L's don't matter. If anything, the L's are the process to get to the bigger wins. Because our wins are so fucking big, we're willing to take some L's. We're willing to even lower the win rate if that's what it fucking takes to get to a 300 to 500%, 1,000% win where we add to the winners and doubles the gains. You're going to see this is the strongest foundation in the market. Where if you're not fucking profitable, especially with it being this easy, who makes it that easy for you to walk away green within 30 minutes? Do you understand? Like, this is the ultimate flex. 9 to 5 or 9:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. done, green enough to walk away. Do what you want. Live your life, work that job, pursue whatever the fuck you want with the profits you make. Do whatever the fuck you want, you know? What's working for your situation where you're at right now, right? But you get the fucking point. This is fucking freedom. All of a sudden, people have a freedom source of income. They take this trade in 30 fucking minutes. Boom, they're printing at the speed of fucking light, dude. There's no fucking excuses. If anyone's fucking red, you need to cancel and get the fuck out of the group. You have no risk management. You're not following the morning trades. The morning trades and the power hour trades are the best fucking trades with inside a Team Roar, man. But it's like, dude, these morning trades are unfucking real. It's like the shit, you can't get this anywhere else. Nobody is winning this big and this consistently within the morning. And then look, I showed you that. Look, October 3rd, 2:18 p.m. After the fucking look, 6375 calls, 180 cents. Look, fucking 400 cents. 440 fucking cents, adding to the fucking winners at 95 cents. It goes straight to fucking 440, dude. 400 fucking percent. Look at the fucking results. 6730 SPX calls, 90 cents, straight to 170. Who do you know is doing this? Who the fuck do you know is doing this, man? Like I said, it's just nonstop, unlimited fucking winning and unlimited fucking printing nonstop. Look, SPX, 6715 puts for 110 cents. After the calls, fucking went up multiple 100%, non-fucking stop. Look at all the fucking wins. 6730 calls, 90 cents, straight to 170. 6735 calls, 180 cents, straight to 440. Do you see all those massive fucking wins? 638 puts at 37 cents, fucking printing like fuck everything fucking prints. Everything fucking prints, man. It's unlimited fucking printing and unlimited fucking that trade, the trades come back to fucking life. Look at the fucking results, man. 6715 SPX puts for 1110. Add 215. It's just nobody is winning this much, this big, this consistent, and putting you in the easiest setup to be green. You want to know the easiest way to be green is to start your week green. Is to start your week green by having morning wins, you know? And if the morning trades is an L, very, very rare, then the power hour trades offsets that and you make more. It bails you out and makes you a fuck ton more because power hour gives you the biggest fucking gains, man. It's fucking insane. So like I said, man, there's going to be very rare people who might come into your life and it's your choice on what you want to do with that. It's genuinely your fucking choice, man. I'm telling you, you ain't going to find anything else like this on the fucking planet. You use these game plans, you use these levels, you start making money, becoming self-sufficient, you're going to be questioning, dude, why the fuck am I not in here? I'm using this information, I'm printing nonstop for fucking free. This is just fucking insane. Y'all need to get in this group. We're at all-time fucking highs. The numbers just keep on fucking going up. Nobody wants to fucking leave because, dude, why the fuck would anyone leave if you're putting people in the easiest situation to make money? Every single morning almost, the trades are green. You're green enough to walk away. So if you're flipping red, get the fuck out. There's a seat at this table. If you wanna disrespect us and flip green to red, get the fuck out. It's not for you. The table's not for you, man. Just because you can make money in the morning doesn't mean it's for you. You got to keep it. You got to multiply it, you know? If anything, if you're not multiplying, at least fucking keep it. and then make another trade, reset your account. Every single week, we reset our account. We're not compounding to fucking infinity. I mean, we'll compound our fucking bank accounts and our investments to fucking infinity. But with trading, cash out every single week. Cash out fucking weekly. Make the week count. How do you make the week count? You compound your account in a single fucking week and reward yourself by cashing the fuck out and resetting every single week. Think about it. If we have a system, and this is a monthly recurring subscription, what's the safest way where everyone can make a fuck ton of money and make this shit count and stay? They could stay every single month. No excuses, no reasons to leave the table, because every single fucking week they're fucking green and they're cashing out green as fuck, looking at their fucking profits compared to what they're paying, and they could write off the expense as a business expense. And they're saying, dude, they're making us so much fucking money. They should be charging more. They should be raising the price. You know how many people in here would be willing to pay $500, $1,000 a month? We could do it. It's our business. We could say, you know what? We want more richer people in here. Or we just want to reward our group who's competent, who already made gains, and seal it up and close it at this X amount price, and we're good. We don't want more people at the table. But like I said, right now, there's unlimited seats at the fucking table. There really is, man. So it's your fucking choice on what you do with that seat. You know, if people want to act up and get banned, okay, you can get banned and get the fuck out. If people want to fucking be smart, be competent, get results, cash out every single week and stay for life, you could do that too. It's your fucking choice, man. This group is going to reveal who the fuck you are as a fucking trader, you know? You come in contact with something real, what's going to happen is you're going to get revealed. That's what's going to fucking happen. People's going to get fucking exposed. If someone's a piece of shit, all of a sudden everyone sees, oh, that person's a piece of shit. And if they're going to keep on being a piece of shit in our group, they're fucking out. And they're left for what? They're left for what? To face them fucking selves. They couldn't face us. They couldn't be real with us. All right. You lose us. Now face your fucking self. You know? And that's their choice on what they want to do. If they want to face themselves and become a better person and then, you know, treat the next group or the next person better, that's fine. But we're not interested in giving people second chances, dude. They got one fucking shot, one fucking opportunity to sit at this fucking table. If they fuck up, whether they're breaking the rules and being a fucking asshole and here for the wrong reasons, right? Or if they're just misusing the fucking format, blowing up their account, using us as a tool to fucking gamble, taking on big unnecessary risk. What big risk do you need to fucking take if there's plenty of trades, the biggest wins in the market, add to the fucking winners to double the fucking gains, and you cash out at the end of the week? The fuck? We're not fucking going from 1,000 to a fucking million in a single fucking week. You take a couple grand, you flip it to 10K in a single fucking week. If you want to know realistically what you can do with proper risk management in our group. So look, this is what it is. Every single week, there's big wins. The wins are always bigger than the L's. It's the highest win rate you're ever going to see. It's the biggest wins you're ever going to fucking see. No stop losses, max risk per trade, which you put into the trades. No emotions. You know exactly how much you're going to lose before you enter the trade. Your max risk per trades. You already know an idea on how much the trades cost. Usually, you know, 50 cents a contract, $50, right? Multiply by 100, right? Typical cost of contracts. SPS might be a little bit more, 75, 100. You get the fucking point. You get the risk. You get started with one contract. What can you make? What you can do on a week? Well, every single week, there's usually, I would say, like, you know, 15 to 25 trades. Every single week, 15 to 25 trades. It varies. Doesn't fucking matter. What matters is we have the biggest wins. We have the best results. You compound the account for a week. Most you lose is 25 to 50% of your peak gains if you choose to keep on taking risk, right? You have to trade, you have to take risk. If you take risk in trading, what that means is if you're good, that means you lose some money at certain periods of times. But like I said, with us, we're usually always green in the morning, which means it doesn't even fucking matter if you lose, dude. It really doesn't. It doesn't matter if you fucking lose because we're making it so fucking easy on people and so fucking exposing it. They're just shit and they don't belong to the fucking table. It's like, dude, if we are green every single fucking morning and you are fucking red, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. That's disrespect. And the reason why it's disrespect and it's very, very exposing is that's as easy as possible to be and stay green. If the first trades on the day and on the week are green, that means if you flip fucking red, you are a fucking asshole. We made it as easy as possible for you to win. And let me tell you what comes with easy. The double-edged sword to easy results, meaning, okay, we're smart, we're competent, we get you the best results starting off the day. The double-edged swords is this. If someone abuses that, if someone's incompetent, the results, the double-edged sword is this. It's going to hit you 10 times fucking harder. Meaning you're going to lose all your fucking gains at the speed of fucking light. If you are not smart, if you are not fucking competent, if you are taking on big risk, when someone makes it the easiest way for you to be possible in the green, if you inverse that, you are going to get fucked. You are going to get back all your fucking gains and lose money at the speed of light. That's why I'm saying, man, We make it so fucking easy and so revealing and so fucking exposing. If someone's doing something wrong and taking unnecessary risk, think about it like this. Their punishment becomes amplified. If we make it easy for you to make money and you fuck up, all of a sudden you're not just fucking up. And it's not just like a small little fuck up. All of a sudden it's like, dude, you look like a fucking asshole. It's more like, dude, literally, your fuck up just amplified, and the results of your fuck up just went up 100 times. Why? Because we made it so fucking easy, and that's how life works. It hits you the hardest when shit's fucking easy. If someone's making shit fucking easy, it's gonna hit and it's gonna amplify the hardest by like 100 fucking X. When you're making mistakes, that's how the shit works, man. If shit's easy, and then people are making mistakes, all of a sudden the mistakes cost a lot more. They cost a lot fucking more than just normal fucking mistakes, man. I'm fucking telling you, man. It's like, that's how this shit works, man. That's how life works. It's all amplified. If the results are amplified to make it all easier, that means small little mistakes are all of a sudden massive mistakes. Are all of a sudden, damn, they're fucking up. Damn, they're a fucking asshole. Look in the fucking mirror. Like I said, one of our gifts is we reveal people who they are. So if I reveal someone for exactly who they are, they're gonna look at me as a reflection of them fucking selves. And it's their choice on what they fucking do. They might get fucking mad at what they see and they might try to like fucking smash me and break me as a mirror. They might try to crack me. It's like, dude, we already fucking cracked you. We exposed who you are, you know? And if you live in your truth, you come into contact with people, and just by being still, just by giving eye contact and living and standing in your truth, no matter what situation, no matter what the fuck you're going through, no matter what comes into your field and path, you start revealing everyone for who the fuck they are, man. It's fucking, I'm telling you, it's fucking amazing. You start revealing everything around you for what it is. And the wild part is, you can do it through eye contact. You can do it through fucking stillness. You could just be still and reveal everyone's of who they are. All their, just every fucking thing of who they are. Just by being fucking still, just by fucking eye contact. There's nothing fucking like it, man. Like I said, there's superhuman abilities. It exists. It exists. I have them, and I experienced them, and I'm telling you, there's nothing like it, man. Good things come when you live in your truth and you stay true to that, man. Like I said, I tune out all the noise, dude. Like nothing, not a single comment. No one's gonna shake me off my path. No one's gonna throw me off my path. Because, like I said, I know my truth, and I see what I do works for people, and it helps people, not just me, but it works for other people too. So it's proof of concept. It all works. It's all fucking real. Whether it worked for them or not, it's working for fucking me, and it works for other people too, which is fucking great. That's abundance. That's why we have the business too, because it doesn't just work for us, it works for other fucking people. It's not going to work for every fucking one. It takes someone to be fucking really real with themselves and to apply it and to put in the work, man. Not everyone's like that, man. Like I said, most people, when people reveal people for who they really are, most people, they lose it, man. They don't want to be around that person. They might try to walk away on bad fucking terms from that person, or they might just disappear and just leave it at fucking that. Most people don't want to try to reveal, fucking try to fix shit or anything like that. It's like, dude, we reveal people who they are, and like I said, if they fucking lash out and shit, like they're fucking out. We revealed who they are. They have to face themselves. If they don't want to face us and be real in our truth, face them fucking selves. Face them fucking selves. But like I said, man, that's the game plan for calls. I made it simple. You just buy fucking here, use the confirmations. Now, what are other game plans for calls? Other game plans for calls, right? And look, the only break of trend is 666. We're sticking with the 666 break of trend, right? So look, if the market goes below 666 and it reacts as a resistance, so look, you want to buy puts so fucking bad, just wait to do this, right? But this is so fucking dangerous because it's an oversold level. That's why it's so fucking dangerous, dude. But look, if we have a nice little drop like this, and it spikes back up and forms a lower high, then buy puts, bearish reactions, bearish confirmations, right? That's the only fucking idea for puts. Realistically, and this is what's likely going to happen, is market tries to top at 772 and then it goes back down to fill the gap. If you want to try a YOLO idea on puts, which is very, very dangerous, this is more of just a YOLO. If market's reacting bearish right here at 672 or above new all-time highs, and it's reacting bearish, red, green, red, double green, red, just overall bearish, you can try buying puts there. And if it reacts bearish, then you could try to get in on puts overall there, ride it back down a bit to fill the gap, right? That would be the only other recommendation on puts is at 672 or above new all-time highs for a retracement to fill the gap and then buy calls on the gap close reversal trading strategy. The gap close reversal trading strategy is over a 90% success rate in terms of 2025, especially on the call side. It's been working nonstop because you have the gapping goes and then it closes the gap for the oversold gap close reversal. And it just keeps on fucking pumping within this market. Like I said, man, losing's genuinely a choice. If you're with us and you're losing, it's like no risk management, no fucking accountability, no fucking account size, shouldn't be trading in the first place, taking risks too big, cutting fucking losers, using fucking stop loss, doing the opposite of what the fuck we're doing. It's like, dude, this shit's all a fucking choice. I'm sitting here every single day with systems, curriculum, self-sufficiency that makes me money every single fucking day. We're sitting here with a real-time zero-date options train alert system that prints non-fucking stop every single day. Like, dude, it's all a fucking choice. People have to accept that there's people in this world and there's systems in this world and there's business in this world that genuinely makes people money, you know? And that's genuinely the absolute best in the business. It's undeniable. We are undeniable. You can get involved with our curriculum, our levels, our systems, and you will see there's nothing that tops it. Nobody's in our realm. Because like I said, we live in our truth. We created this from fucking scratch, you know? And what comes with that, you know, with our gifts and what comes with that, that's how life rewards you, you know? Universe, the God, universe, God, that's how people get rewarded by living in their fucking truth. That's when real things pop up. By people living in their real truth, you know? I see people, man. I'm telling you, I've cracked people's egos, man. And I didn't even try. Like if you want to know like how do you crack people's egos? How do you fucking crack people's mask? How do you fucking reveal who other people are? I'm like, dude, I just be myself. Literally just by being myself and living my truth. That's what comes with it. People can't hit me with bullshit. They hit me with bullshit. They're forced to face themselves. If they don't want to face me, they face them fucking selves. Regardless, they have to face them fucking selves regardless, you know? If they want to face me, then good. You know, they could that's fucking good. They face me and they face themselves. If not, they face themselves. And then maybe one day they'll come into a similar, situation or a similar encounter or a similar, person where now since they face themselves, now they're gonna face, you know, a similar situation. Since they couldn't face me, now they have the opportunity to face that. But they already lost me. It's like, dude, if you can't face me, I'm gone. I just leveled up 1,000 times. Like I'm telling you, people get rewarded when they live in their truth. If someone can't face you, like that's typically it, man. Like if most people can't face me, if most people can't face someone, if someone can't face someone who's living in their fucking truth, they're not facing them fucking selves. You know, they're living in fucking manipulation, control, mask. They're just not being them fucking selves. There's a lot of different fucking reasons, man. But like people just not living in truth. Like shit, there's too much shit going on. Like I'm telling you, man, it's just fucking wild, man. It's just really wild to think about it, man. Like I'm literally giving it the keys. Like literally creating this is just using my eyes, using my fucking gifts, and it works. And I just keep on repeating it. And the part of success is consistency and repetition of that success, and just figuring out how to amplify the results, how to get better results. That's where it gets more dissecting, more surgical. But like I said, man, it really is interesting, man. Life is really interesting, man. But it's like, dude, the way I lose, oh my gosh, like literally I, it's just the way I've lost a lot of people in my life is just by being real and removing myself from them. If someone can't face me, they're not facing themselves, and I just remove myself from them. And like I said, sometimes in that situation, they might try to end things on bad fucking terms. They might try to get revenge on fucking me because I'm revealing who they fucking are, you know? And in that particular situation, it's like, dude, it's over. I removed myself from the situation. They're left with silence, and that's what it is, you know? They're left with silence, and the silence is, it's like, you did me like that. I didn't do you fucking wrong. That's how you ended fucking shit. And you weren't willing to fucking face me, and you weren't willing to fucking face yourself. So they're left with that silence. And like I said, some people face themselves. Some people stay a piece of shit forever. They don't want to level up and rank up, but they've already lost me, man. It's like, dude, literally by removing yourself from environments that are not good for you, people that are not good for you, and by not seeking revenge on those people and environments and literally just leaving them in fucking silence, especially if they're not willing to fucking face you, and you just leave it, you just remove yourself from it, you literally rank up and go straight to the fucking top. That's one thing that I had to realize, man. Sometimes I used to think like, should I try to fix this person? Like, did I see them? Did I see them that deeply so I can fix them? Or was it just to reveal them? And I had this realization it was to reveal who they are. And now that they see who they are, they can go on that path of fixing them fucking self. So I'm not here to fucking, fix people like that fucking way. Unless they fucking come to me, they go out of their way and they come to me and they try to make things right. And they say, hey, I was doing X wrong, whatever, want to make shit better, whatever the fuck. That's very rare. Very, very rare for a person who where once they're revealed, very very rare for for that person to like stand in their fucking truth and own that shit up and want to be better. Most people they're left to deal with facing themselves. Sometimes they do it and they level it up, treat the next person better, whatever the fuck. And then sometimes they don't. And that's why their life is really shitty because they're not willing to do it and put in the work and face themselves, man. I'm talking about there's so much to this, man. Shedding every fucking layer of fucking like literally shedding every fucking layer, man, to the fucking bone, getting so fucking like raw, just fucking every fucking thing, man. Fucking surrendering, just being fucking real, living in your truth. Like I said, it takes a rare person to live in their truth 24 fucking 7. Not just when they're alone, but the moment they walk out of their fucking door. It's like literally a portal into the fucking world, into the world where they could be anything. They could portray themselves as fucking image, mask, whatever the fuck, optics, whatever the fuck game they want to fucking play. They could do whatever the fuck they could try to do whatever the fuck they want. But to live in your truth 24 fucking 7, no matter what comes into contact with you, what person, what situation, what conversation, what question, someone comes into your field, they stop and ask you something. It's like, dude, living in your truth 24/7, not playing other people's games. Literally, like if people come to me with a certain question, I might just break their script or the frame instantly just by being fucking me, especially if they misread the situation. And that's on them. They came into my shit. Like they walked into that shit. People usually approach me. I usually don't approach people. They usually approach fucking me. But anyways, man, that's what I'm saying, man. It's just interesting to live in your truth 24 fucking 7, no matter what comes into contact with you or what's thrown at you in your fucking field. There's nothing like it. It's the greatest, most raw experience on this fucking planet, man. It's fucking amazing, man. I'm telling I've had so many things happen recently and they put me in that situation to live in my truth and I've lived it and like man it's fucking amazing. It's just so fucking amazing just to be that 24 fucking 7. It's like dude, like no mask, no fucking switch, no fucking turn off, no fucking ego. That's another thing. Oh my gosh, I remember at this one point in my life this was fucking wild, man. Like I had multiple ego deaths in a single fucking week and it was happening back to back to back each fucking day. Shit was wild. Literally in terms of like the phases, I remember one of the phases as I was going through that with my experience in terms of like the phase of that. I was laughing in fucking hysteria, man. Literally fucking hysterical. I was laughing, man, because I realized, dude, I keep on having these ego deaths and they were hitting so fucking differently because it was layers to fucking egos, man. It was like different types of egos dying all at fucking once, multiple fucking times, multiple fucking days on the same fucking week. It wasn't like just one fucking ego death. It was multiple different fucking egos dying at such a rapid speed of light, multiple days back to back. Oh my gosh, it was so fucking like, you know, just like shedding fucking layers and fucking identity and just fucking like intensity. I was laughing in fucking hysteria. That was like the only fucking way to like fucking like go through that shit. Instead, it reminded me of that one fucking scene. I don't know if you guys watch Breaking Bad, but there's this one scene in Breaking Bad. The main guy, right? The main guy in Breaking Bad, um the whole fucking leader of the fucking operation, he was literally fucking, I remember the scene, he was just laying in like below where like he stashed all the fucking money and he was like, where the fuck is all the fucking money? It's all fucking gone. And then fucking Skylar came in and she had no fucking words. She's like, man, I lost all the fucking money's gone. I gave it to that one fucking guy. And then he just starts laughing. He's just fucking laughing there nonstop. It's like, dude, it really took me back to that scene, man. I had like multiple fucking ego decks, and I was just laughing non-ego deaths, and I was just laughing non-fucking stop. And it reminds me of that fucking scene because it's like, dude, that's all he can fucking do. It was literally like he had his money fucking stored. It's all fucking vanished. And then he finds out, like, dude, she tells him like it's all fucking gone. It went to this person, and he's just dying of fucking laughter. If he's just like living his fucking life in fucking laughter, just shedding off all the fucking shit's fucking wild, man. But anyways, you guys need to join. You need to join our group, man. You need to understand that like this is the highest frequency community on the fucking planet, dude. The people we're gonna create, not just in terms of results and the trades, but the people in the community and also the curriculum, the videos. I'm telling you, man, like at some point I'm strongly considering, doing like live streams and creating a more self-sufficiency program because everybody knows Team Roar, the main focus of Team Roar is, we have the community and obviously the people who are self-sufficient and who watch the videos, they become more self-sufficient. This is a community for them as well. But everybody knows the other aspect is the real-time zero-day options trade alert system. We have a system that works. You follow the system, people get results. If it doesn't work out for everyone, then the format's not for them. They leave the group. It's working out for several people. They're not fucking leaving. I can assure you, our churn rate is at all-time lows, and memberships are at all-time highs. We have the highest retention rate in history in this business, and we have the lowest churn rate. Business is fucking booming, non-fucking stop. You know, but at some point I can definitely see myself again doing like another self-sufficient program, like literally my self-sufficient program that taught traders is what led to Team Roar, and it also led to a lot of traders starting their own fucking groups, literally using our fucking using the fucking curriculum and leveling up inside of our fucking community, becoming self-sufficient in our community. Like I said, I have that ability where I can reveal people and I can also help them make them self-sufficient. That's what comes with one of my gifts. I'm self-sufficient. I can help make other people self-sufficient. And in terms of the results that I can deliver to people, it's far greater than money. Because I'm telling you, man, I remember when I was a lot younger. I remember when I was a lot younger, I had the money, but oh my gosh, fucking depression, anxiety, miserable, and it hits you fucking differently. It's one thing to have that when you're broke, but then when you have it when you're fucking rich, you start thinking like, man, I thought money would solve the fucking problems. Why isn't it solving this? Why isn't it solving that? That's why I'm saying, man, like living in your truth, and people getting revealed for who they truly fucking are and living in your fucking truth. That's literally like a major fucking key to fucking life is being yourself. No one can be you. No one can replicate you and the results that you get for you and the results that you get for other people if you choose to help other people and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, like literally being true to yourself and living in that truth 24/7, it's a very rare thing, man. I'm telling you, it's one thing to be yourself in this world, but like to live in your truth 24/7, like I'm talking like no fucking performance, no fucking egos, no fucking mask, like you are your raw truth 24 fucking 7, meaning like if someone looks you into your fucking eyes, they're going to see truth. Like your eye contact can be so fucking powerful. It's like, dude, you just fucking feel it. You just fucking feel like, damn, I'm fucking carrying like a laser fucking eye. Like this is like what I'm carrying. This is fucking heavy. Like if people lock fucking eyes with me, they're gonna fucking feel and they're gonna fucking sense. Like they're gonna feel. They might see some shit. It might reveal fucking them for who they fucking are. They're gonna see something. They're gonna see my fucking truth. Like I'm telling. I've had it come. I've had it come. I remember I was literally I was walking to a place one time, literally just getting ready to fucking on my way going fucking home. 20 feet away, I locked eyes with someone. They're like, dude, they were backing the fuck up. They're like, you carry that? They were literally saying, damn, I didn't know it's like fucking that. And it was just fucking eye contact. My fucking eye contact. It was not just, but it was literally eye contact in my fucking presence. Like that's what I'm saying. It exposes mass. It exposes fucking character. That's what I'm saying. I see people in this world, they play characters, they play roles, they play dynamics. It's like it's just not fucking real. It's not fucking truthful. It's just like something they're trying to create. Something they're trying to create. But it's like it's not like 100% real and authentic. It might just be more of what someone wants, and everyone gets to decide how they want to live their life. But I'm talking about in terms of a way where someone's living in their truth 24 fucking 7 and they just stand in it. And what that means is no matter what the fuck is thrown at you, if someone throws a script at you, you're not playing their script. You're so off fucking script where if they don't pass the fucking vibe check, they're gonna be like, what the fuck? Some people pass the vibe check, some people don't. Some people were meant in that situation for it to just be a beautiful, like, you know, exchange between two people. That happens too. You know, there's so many ways like to get activated, to get confirmed. You know, like there's just so many like confirmations, activations, initiation. There's so many different things, man. But I'm telling you, like, life is just the absolute best when you're living in your absolute rawest fucking truth. When you could stand in your truth no matter what someone does to you, no matter what someone says to you, no matter what situation you end up in life, no matter what you're going through, if you stand in that truth and be yourself, it's the absolute best way to fucking go through it, man. I've seen it, man. I've had people around me, like I'm telling you, people, man, some people use image, some people use optics, some people use control, some people use manipulation. There's just so many different fucking things that people try to use or be or want just to create certain things. It's like if people just lived in their raw, authentic self, I'm telling you, man, is the best life to live. It really fucking is, man. It's like it's just fucking amazing. It's just so fucking amazing to just be alive, to be tuned in, to be real 24 fucking 7. The fucking just being that. It's like the journey of that, it's unlimited growth. It's limitless. And I'm telling you, and God and the universe, it'll reward you on that path. And that's when like God will show up too. When they see, like, wow, this person's living in their truth. He'll be showing up. He'll be there, like right with you on that fucking journey. Like I'm saying, it's very real, man. It's very real when someone is putting in the fucking work on themselves and living in their raw truth. Like God's gonna see that. The universe is gonna see that. You know, like people get rewarded for that if they're doing all the work on themselves. I'm telling you, like think about like I've had so many. I've had really like I've had people like come into my life. Best thing I ever did was figuring out like revealing who they were and then just instantly removing myself. It's like okay, I see this now. I see what this is. I see who you are. I see how you know once I see them like I see it, my fucking gosh. Like I said, most people, the way they react, they just try to like smash the other person. They just try to get revenge on the other person or do some they just try to do some bullshit to the other fucking person. Regardless of whatever the fucking reason is, you know, for their fucking, you know, whatever the fuck it is. Fucking pride, egos, fucking control, mask, image, whatever the fuck. Like narrative, whatever the fuck, right? Frame, whatever the fuck. But the point fucking being is, man, most people react negatively. It takes a rare person who's literally living in their fucking truth. It also takes a rare person who's like split. Some people are like split. They're like half fucking real. Their soul comes out, and then the other half, they're living on fucking bullshit, fucking control, dynamics, fucking mask, whatever the fuck, optics, image, all this other fucking bullshit. Like, it takes another thing is a rare person where once they're revealed who they are, and if they're split, they genuinely want to change with the person who revealed them. That's a very rare situation. That's why I'm saying like people like the other person can't fix, like they got to do that shit on their own, but it's rare where the other person would want help or want to be fixed by the person who revealed them. That's fucking rare. But at the end of the day, man, it's like people come into people's lives sometimes to reveal who that person is, and then once the person sees who they are, it's their responsibility. It's their responsibility to fucking take accountability in their fucking life and to become the absolute best of who they fucking are, you know? Because once you see who you are, that's your choice on what they do with that. If you just throw that away and live in whatever fucking illusion or live in fucking fakeness or live in fucking mask or fucking bullshit fake dynamics, whatever the fuck, that's when life's going to hit the hard, man. That's the beauty of depth and the beauty to be able to see. Because once you see enough in this world, there's no going back to certain things. This is another thing. Like people wonder, like how to like how do people change? You want to actually fucking change? Is literally one way to change is to know who you are, and then you become in alignment with who you are, and you stay on your mission, and you just start doing the right things. Like that's literally how it is. Like literally part of change is who you are. Like how the fuck is someone supposed to fucking change if they don't know who the fuck they are? It's like, dude, they could change all the fuck they want. If they're not fucking them, what changes are they really fucking making? Obviously, you know, there's certain changes where people should be doing automatically within the routine, but it's like the strongest foundation is like knowing who the fuck that person, knowing who the fuck you are, and living in that overall truth, man. Fuck, I was gonna say something else, but I literally just lost my train of thought, man. You know, it just it can happen sometimes. Where literally I view things, I could view something from like 100 million fucking different angles. And sometimes I'll just lose my train of thought. That's something I want to feel like I want to figure. Maybe that's another thing. Why do people lose their train of thought? That's another thing, man. I don't want to lose my train of thought, you know? Like fuck that. But man, I was gonna say something else, but like I said, I literally just lost my train of thought on another point I was gonna make. But anyways, man, 662 auto buying calls, 66150, 66280 auto buying calls, extended hours. Those are the game plans. Those are the levels, man. Look, this is real truth. We're gonna print nonstop, man. This is all gonna scale every fucking thing to the fucking planet. I'm telling you, we this all this is gonna work, man. I'm telling you, what comes with being yourself. If you're a good person, you be yourself. Oh my gosh, it's just everything is just abundance. It's just fucking limitless, man. You know, like I was saying, literally, the best parts about removing yourself from someone who's just not like it's just not shit's just not like you level up. You level everything comes back to you, all of your energy, all of your time, all your power, and you level up. That's another thing, dude. One of the ways I actually leveled up is by doing the right thing and having someone attack me for it and take it out on me for it and not lashing back, not giving them, the reaction that they want, being still instead of being reactive. Like I said, I've literally had people like do the fucking just this fucking low life, fucking low frequency, just stupid level fucking shit. Like just stupid fucking shit that should not be fucking going on in terms of the person that I fucking am. Like but like I've literally had people do me wrong just by fucking sitting fucking still. And dude, another way that I've leveled up, literally right before shit ends, if someone tries to attack me in some sort of way, I literally just level the fuck up by not like fucking retaliating back at them. I just level the fuck up. That's another thing. Like if God sees that like someone's living in their truth and they're getting attacked for that, what God does is he levels that person up. He's saying, "Oh shit, this person's in that situation and he handled that the right way. He didn't seek any revenge. He didn't do anything wrong. And he actually stood in that. He stood in that truth, in that fire where that person was doing, him wrong. And then God goes, okay, it's time to level him up. It's time to boost his awareness. It's time to boost his intelligence. He just went through that fucking fire, and that's how he handled it. That's how he dealt with it. He stood in his fucking truth. No revenge. No fucking wrong actions. Nothing. Everything clean on his end. At some point things come to an end. At some point in this world, certain things come to an end, and in the end, how does that person handle that? What do they do? Do they take it all on another person? Do they walk away clean? I'm telling you, I've had people do me very fucking wrong. Very fucking wrong. And just by being clean and just by literally just being still, not retaliating back, not fucking reacting, literally fucking just doing the right thing and then walking away from the situation. I've been upgraded in the situations. I've been upgraded because God sees that. It's like, dude, this person's living in his truth and he's seeing all the fucking wrongdoing. And then you get upgraded. You get upgraded in awareness. You get upgraded in human abilities. I'm telling you, that's sometimes how it happens too. Sometimes when someone lives in their truth, people go through things where it's not the most like positive. They're losing people, but it's positive that they're losing those people, because they weren't the right people. It's just it could hit a little different when they do you wrong, right? But the point is like for people who really stay in their truth and realize that they didn't all they lost was something that was holding them fucking back, right? And obviously, maybe fucking maybe trauma or whatever the fuck can come with certain things, but at the end of the day, like if people live and stand in their fucking truth, people get upgraded, man. They get fucking upgraded because God sees that, and God, sees, you know, who's being a person of God, and who really like who deserves to get upgraded in that fucking situation, man. And that's the beauty of fucking life, man. I'm telling you, is genuinely amazing, man. I'm telling you, just being raw, truest self, man. Like it really is amazing once you start to figure these things out in life, man, and you start to see like, dude, if I had money and I didn't have this, I would choose this every single fucking time. Money is what comes with certain things, and there is certain frequencies with money, and it's great, but it's like if someone didn't have this and they had fucking money, it's like, dude, fucking money's fucking hollow, money's fucking empty. Is like, dude, I would choose this every fucking time. I would choose this every single fucking time. But what comes with what it is that I have too, what comes with this is money too. That's what comes with it, man. Some people, they don't even need to be fucking rich. Some people, they figure themselves out. They love working a certain job or they love doing a certain task where it's good enough for them to, live life, right? But I'm telling you, at the end of the day, as long as people lived in their truth, they'd have a badass, interesting life that no one else would have. It would be interesting. It would be like no one would know what it would end. It would just be so fucking different. The evolution, that's the beauty in evolution. If someone truly is their authentic selves 24 fucking 7, living in their truth no matter what. Like if someone comes at you with a script or someone comes at you, oh, I'm just messing with you, I'm just playing with you, I'm just joking. That's what I'm saying. Like it's literally like just standing in your truth 24 fucking 7. It just exposes people's agendas instantly. Oh, that person was just fucking with me. Oh, that person was just a piece of shit. Oh, that person was just fucking joking. What the fuck's like, dude, I just live in my truth. I'm not here to like fucking like sit around fucking clown around. I'm just living in my truth 24 fucking 7. It's not even like, in a way, it's like literally like I don't even have to like, there's certain ways to look at it. Like it's obviously smart to read certain situations and feel certain things out, but at the end of the day, it's like literally just living in fucking truth. And it just exposes everything fucking around me and true fucking characters. That's why people will feel a certain way like around me. It's like, damn, this is like different. Like people can come at people with questions in their own agendas and scripts and whatever the fuck in their fucking games or whatever the fuck. It's like, dude, like I'm just living my raw authentic self. Like I'm not like playing like a fucking like this the games and all this fucking shit that everyone's like fucking scripts and all this fucking. I'm just living in my fucking truth, and life just keeps on getting better and better and better by doing that. Like think about, no one else can live your fucking truth because it's yourself. That's the best part about being yourself. No one else can walk your exact like truth. It's literally your fucking self. That's the beauty of fucking knowing oneself and then choosing to live, as that self 24 fucking 7. You know? If someone's going through fucking anxiety or depression or whatever the fuck, or if someone's around a certain person for a certain reason, or they don't want to be seen that type of way or some shit, or they feel some type of way, it's literally just standing in your truth 24 fucking 7. Not breaking for any fucking thing, any fucking one, not bending to any fucking one, not trying to be in other people's fucking dynamics for what the fuck they're fucking doing. It's just living in truth 24 fucking 7. Oh, you came up with that. Oh, you was trying to play me there. Oh, you just joking. It's like, dude, I'm living my life real right now. And you're over here just fucking joking, just fucking playing. Do you know who or what the fuck you're playing with? That's what I'm saying. Like some people come at you with certain things, certain scripts, certain games, certain agendas, certain jokes, or oh, I'm just gonna mess with this person. I'm just gonna play with this person. Like, or just how people break the ice with certain things. Like, dude, that's the shit you're on. You're on that fucking frequency. I'm sitting here saying, dude, I'm living in truth. What the fuck are you talking about playing? Do you know like who or what the fuck you're playing with? Do you understand like this is real fucking life? You're coming into contact with someone who's living in like real fucking truth. Like, are people fucking ready for that? That's what I'm saying, man. It's different, man. It's fucking different. I had to fucking, man, break a lot. That's what I'm saying. Like, if people were just who they truly are, they would be able to start to see everything fucking around them for what the fuck it is. They would start revealing other fucking people. They start breaking other people's fucking egos, breaking other fucking people's masks, exposing people's fucking games and fucking agenda. Oh, that's how you approach people. You approach people with a game. Oh, that's how you approach people. You approach people with a script. Oh, that's how you approach people. You're playing the bot fucking NPC. Oh, that's how you approach people. You're coming at me with, oh, I'm just fucking with you. I'm just playing around. Oh, that's how you break the ice. It's just different things, man. Like you just see through it. It's just different, man. It's just different how everyone, some people just live in their truth and some people just break the ice or whatever the fuck, just play their own games. It's an interesting world. It really is. But the best thing about living in the truth is you just see through it right away. It's like the best way where you don't have to waste time. You don't have to waste time with people. You just see through it right away. That's what comes with living in your truth. You see through every fucking thing right away. You see through all the fucking illusions, all the fucking games, all the fucking manipulations, all the fucking controls. It's like, who do you think God's gonna reward? The person living in his truth on the right path, on his fucking mission, or the person not living in truth? The person self fucking sabotaging, the person around the wrong people. If you're around wrong people, do you think you're gonna get rewarded for that? No, at some point, those people are likely gonna betray you, and then you're gonna have to wake the fuck up and get around the right fucking people. It's like God rewards people. If someone's around the wrong person, you want to know the biggest reward? Look, you want to know one of the biggest upgrades I've had in my life? It's literally this: being around the wrong person, but it was meant to happen. Being around the wrong person, but it was a situation where it was meant to happen. Like the connection, like this was meant to happen. Like this wasn't just like, oh, I was around the wrong person. No, like this shit was meant to happen. We were meant to both like see things like this was meant to fucking happen, right? You're around someone, something was meant to happen. Let's say like, people you're around someone, you reveal who they are, right? If they fucking like basically betray you, they're betraying themselves. And if that happens, then like that's typically where it just ends. And it typically just ends with silence. And if you just kind of like end it, and especially if the person is like retaliating at you, oh my gosh, if the person's just fucking trying to smash you like a fucking mirror in that fucking reflection, God literally upgrades you. But part of the upgrade is this: removing the person. Once you see someone for who they are, and if they're fucking like they're taking that shit out on you, and like I said, there's another thing, like they can be open with you and they can say, hey, I saw that and I want to try to fix that or whatever the fuck. That's different. And you could try to go that path and work things out. But I'm talking about most people, they literally like some people's real, but they split and they just like lash out and they take it out on you, whatever the fuck. Put it this way: if someone's not meant to stay in your life, because the way they treated you within the end, or they're just fucking split and they gotta face their shit and they gotta face that shit on their own. There is no fix, and there is no fix for certain people. Even if they wanted to fix, it's like that's really not even the fucking answer, especially in like probably most all situations. Like people just really need to face them fucking selves through them fucking selves. And there's other people who can reveal that, and help them see themselves. But at the end of the day, they really gotta go through that shit on their fucking own. Like that's usually how it is. But that's another situation that could be more complex where they want help and then you could try to help them, or you could still choose to walk away, right? But the point being is, man, I'm telling you, one of the biggest things that I've noticed that literally changed my life was just living in my truth and just seeing like what the other fucking person was doing. And it got to a point, it's like, dude, this is like so fucking low. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Like I'm fucking like 1,000 fucking levels above this. There's no fucking reason to be here. Like that's the fucking game they're playing. That's the shit they're on. That's the frequency on. Like I'm telling you, if you walk away clean when someone does you dirty and you did nothing wrong to the person, all you did was just show them who the fuck they are, and you walk away clean, you do it the right fucking way, God upgrades you, man. That person fucking, retaliating at you doing that shit, that means like just something like, dude, that person fucking, if they're fucking reacting to me that fucking way, their fucking reaction says fucking everything. That's another thing. Don't be fucking reactive, man. Fucking reactive people. Like fucking literally just being still, eye contact, not reactive, in fucking silence, man. That's why I'm saying, like in certain situations, people do me wrong. I just leave it in silence. I just leave it in silence because the silence is an exact mirror and reflection of why the fuck this ended. I did nothing wrong to you. I showed you who you were, and look what you tried to do to me. Look what you tried to do fucking me. That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, I break someone's ego. I break someone's mask. They try to break mine. I'm saying, dude, what's there to break? There's nothing for me to break. I'm a real fucking person. Your shit fucking broke. You came into contact with someone fucking real. You got fucking cracked. That's on fucking you. You came into contact fucking like that shit's on that's what I'm talking about, man. Like some people want some sort of event or some type of way or something, like that's what I'm saying. If people's egos and masks get burned off when they come into contact with something real, and then I do that to them and they're like, well, I want to fucking do that to them. I'm sitting there saying, dude, you got to live in your fucking truth. The fuck, I'm already living in my truth. How the fuck you gonna do that to fucking me? So I'm saying it's not about like, oh, that person needs to be fucking humbled. It's more of I'm living in my truth. That's why my fucking ego and all this fucking mask and all this other fucking shit ain't dying the fuck out. The fuck? I'm walking around in my fucking truth. What fucking ego? What fucking mask? The shit that I cracked in fucking you, that was cracked for a fucking reason. And you came into my fucking truth and that shit fucking cracked. I stood my fucking ground. I held my shit fucking down. That's what I'm saying. If I try to do something to them, I'm betraying myself. I'm betraying my truth. And that's what I'm saying. People try to retaliate me or some shit. It's like, dude, you're not just betraying me. You're betraying your fucking self. I'm not doing fucking shit. I'm not doing anything fucking wrong to you. But that's what I'm saying. Shit's just different, man. Because like I'm saying, I've seen how I cracked people, man. I've seen how people come into contact with me and they literally like fucking cracked. Some people love it. Some people fucking hate me for it. They want to take it out on me. I'm like, dude, you gotta face your fucking self. If you don't want to face fucking me, fine. Face your fucking self. And then you face your fucking self, then you could start facing people, without getting fucking cracked and whatever the fuck. And just being fucking real and living in fucking truth. And I don't know, maybe some people they don't want to live in the truth. They just want to stay whatever the fuck, and then they wonder why life's fucking shit, why life's not hidden, why life's fucking depressing, why life's fucking like, been there, done that. Feel depressed, feel anxiety. Ain't no fucking pill gonna solve that shit. It's all within. Everything is within. you know? God showing up in someone's life is also part of that person living within their truth. That's what I'm like, man, it's just different, man. People got to see through this, man. If people just lived 100% in their truth, they would be on the right fucking mission in the right fucking journey, man. And they would start to see they're going through certain things for a certain fucking reason. Certain people are getting removed out of their life because you're getting fucking upgraded. And if you deal with that the right fucking way, you're getting upgraded. It's like, dude, if I do nothing wrong to someone and they betrayed me and the shit ends and I did nothing wrong, I actually help them literally by showing them fucking selves or whatever the fuck I like, or whatever the fuck way I've helped them, but just by being around them, it's like, dude, I get upgraded for that. And if they like try to do some bad shit to me, I'm literally, I ain't doing, I do, I'm sitting still. I'm literally sitting still. I've sat still in rooms where people try to do every fucking thing you can fucking imagine to me in a negative way. Try to get something out of me. Is he gonna react? Is he gonna talk? Dude, I'm just sitting fucking still. Try to frame me, whatever the fuck. I've been framed multiple times. I've been set up multiple times. Sitting here saying, dude, this shit's just fucking different. When people done me like that, you wanna know what God did? He opened my eyes to see every fucking thing. He took my awareness to this. Put it this way. Those people that I lost, I upgraded so those people that I removed from my life, right? I made that decision to remove from my life. I could have went back to them. I could have stayed on their level. I could have played against. Put it this way. I leveled up so fucking fast. The moment they were removed from my life, if I were to go back to them, they wouldn't even fucking understand the fucking shit I'm on. They'd be like, dude, was that motherfucker playing me this whole fucking time? Was he always that smart, that intelligent? They also be like, dude, how the fuck does he know that? Is he what's the word, clairvoyant? Like how the fuck does he know that? How the fuck does he know that about me? How the fuck does he know and see fucking everything? I've never told anyone about that. How the fuck does he know all of my truth? How the fuck does he know all this shit? Like that's what I'm fucking talking about, man. That's what I'm like. This shit like there's nothing like this, man. That's what I'm saying. Like just living in your truth. And if someone's doing some bad shit, you can see things and stay around just a little bit to see things for what they are, to see some truth, but literally just removing yourself from the situation, just removing yourself, leveling up 1,000, leveling up so high where once you remove yourself from that person, if they were to come in contact you with again, they wouldn't recognize you. They wouldn't understand you. They'd be on a script. They'd be on some shit so fucking off. You'd be like, dude, there's just nothing fucking. It's like, dude, this is. I took the right path. I went up 1,000 times. Like, what the fuck? Did you face yourself yet? Did you like that? Like, that's like what the fuck I'm talking. Like, man, shit is just different, man. But it's just wild because when you lose certain people and you rank up so fast, if you would ever come in contact with them, that person might they I don't like they might think like, dude, was that person just playing me around though? Were they just playing the whole fucking time and just like acting? Were they wearing a mask the whole fucking time? Like, how the fuck did someone get upgraded that fucking fast overnight, man? Another thing about life and success, it literally could be in certain situations where you go through a certain experience where it's like you upgrade 1,000 fucking times overnight, and then all the people around you and all the fucking environments around you, they shift. You start shifting fucking rooms. You start shifting fucking energy. You start removing and losing so many fucking people out of your life. And it's usually all fucking gain. That's what I'm saying. It's like, dude, I'm not losing fucking shit. I'm removing people and getting rewarded for moving people. That's who God rewards. That's who God rewards. If someone's not on your mission, if someone's like bringing you down lower, if someone's like doing wrong, doing whatever the fuck, you think God's going to reward someone for staying with that person for whatever the reason is? Whether it's a job, whether it's money, whether it's a certain feeling, whether it's something that that person likes from them, that they receive from them, or whatever the fuck. It's like, you think God's going to reward that person? They're choosing to betray themselves. They're choosing to stay low. They could stay on that low frequency. Me, I'm going up. I'm going straight to the fucking top with or without any fucking one. I'll go there all fucking alone, straight to the fucking top. If it takes me losing every fucking one in this fucking world, I'll do it. I'll be that guy. I will lose every fucking one in this fucking world. I've been there and done it, and I'll do it fucking again. You know? But it gets to a point, though, as it does get to a certain point in time, where finally the right people start showing up. And you see it in the relationships there, the connections there. But one thing I will say is it's usually a small, tight circle. And in certain situations, you might not be able to see those people a lot. It's just different. It's more of a small, tight circle. But at the end of the day, if someone's genuine themselves, they should be filled enough within themselves and they should know it gets to a point where they know what to do as well, where they don't need any fucking one. It's like that's possible, man. Like I've hit points where I really don't need any fucking like I'll be completely good on my own, but I don't want to lose certain people. There's certain people in my life who are very, very good, and I see me within them. That's the beauty of being myself. Like certain people around me, when I live in my truth, if they're around me, that means that they're living in their truth. And you know, it's like a mirror. It's like a mirror. It's like they're mirroring me in a way. That's why I was talking about in my last video. I was talking about the mirrors. I was explaining how like, you know, I like seeing mirrors that reflect who I am and that also reflect where I'm going on my mission. So I like seeing things that confirm and that, like that reflect like where I am in life in real time. I'm on my mission, I'm on my path. Oh, this just happened. This person just said this to me. Oh, this stranger just came in contact with me. And it starts to reflect. It reflects my journey. It reflects, where I'm at. Certain moments like divine timing, divine appointments. I just had something like that. That was fucking amazing, man. Oh my gosh, like certain strangers come into your life, certain people come into your life, just certain real moments. Life is so beautiful. I'm telling you, when you start seeing through every fucking thing, oh my gosh, you'll be so fucking entertained and amazed just by being yourself. You'll be like, dude, I'm wearing these lens and no one else has lens like me, you know? And you just live in your truth. Like like you live in your truth. You can hear other people's perspectives, but that's another thing. Like to stand in your truth when people, that's what I'm saying. Like you can tell people shit about what you're seeing and what you're doing in your life. Some people will get it. And you'll be like, oh wow, that's cool. This person gets me. Other people won't get it. And then other people will just react on it, whatever the fucking be like, oh, I don't like that. I'm not gonna fucking tell this person certain shit if I'm around them. Like it's different. But to just stand in that truth, like polarizing, that's fucking different, man. No matter who the fuck you know, what the fuck happens, you just stand in your truth regardless of what the fuck they said. It's like, dude, if I told that person that, and I didn't like the way he reacted, maybe next time, I won't say certain things around them if I don't like that, how they reacted or how that made me feel. But at the end of the day, it's like I will stand in my fucking truth regardless, polarizing where it's undeniable. It's absolutely fucking undeniable. Like it's literally just exposes them. It just exposes their character, their reaction, like whatever the fuck, they're fucking on or fucking whatever the fuck they're doing, for the reason why they react that way. It just exposes fucking them. I'm telling you, it takes a very different person to just live in their truth and to just not break, not fucking bend for fucking, and just live in your truth 24 fucking 7. This is my shit. I say it how it is. And then people, some people react to it. Not everyone's gonna like what I have to say. Some people I'm not gonna like their reactions. I might not like how that makes me like feel in a certain way. It's like, it's like at the end of the day, it exposes people. It really does, and also exposes how I deal with that. How am I gonna deal with that? And like I said, just to stand in your truth and be fucking polarizing, to be fucking undeniable, no matter what the fuck they say or fucking do. That's my fucking truth. Like it's just different, man. Life's fucking amazing, man. Look, if you guys aren't in here, I would strongly suggest that you join because the path and the journey we're on, this is all rewarding, man. I'm telling you, this is all rewarding. Everything is self sufficiency, giving people self-sufficiency, knowledge, explaining to them, just just coming on here explaining my truth. This is all gonna reflect everything I'm involved with is going to reflect my fucking life. And if fucking not, remove myself from it. That's another thing, man. Figure out who you are. Everything you're around, see how it reflects who you are. It's reflect who you are. Fucking, that's what I'm saying. Mirrors. Everything's a reflection, man. If I'm around a bunch of shit, like that's got to change. I'm not shit. The fuck? Maybe I needed to see something, or maybe I just needed to remove that. Like, it depends. Different, different experience, different people. It's all fucking different, man. Like, life's just fucking amazing when you live in your fucking truth. There's nothing like it, man. Like, I, I care more about being myself than trying to make the most amount of money. I know if I'm myself, a fuck ton of money comes with it anyways. I don't have to sit here and try to be the most strategic person on, what actions do I have to take to make the most amount of money. I'm more focused on alignment. What do I have to do to be in more alignment with my mission and being my fucking self? And other shit comes with that. Money comes with that. Magnetism comes with that. Manifesting comes with that. God in my life and being rewarded like comes with that. Like good things come with just being fucking you and standing in you. Like that's what I'm saying, man. People come out with people with their own agendas, their own fucking questions, their own fucking scripts, their own fucking reasons for approaching you. All this shit. It's like, dude, I'm in myself 24 fucking 7. You come into my shit, you know? Sometimes it's beautiful and it's so fucking divine it was meant to be. Other times it's like, dude, that person had no fucking clue what the fuck they were doing coming into my fucking shit. It's just different, man. It's different. But lately, like I've just been so real and truthful, and like in terms of myself, and like not like just not letting anyone or anything fucking affect me in any type of fucking way, just standing living in my truth. And what I've noticed is a lot of my interactions have just been in full alignment. Where if like a stranger or just something happens in my life as I'm just living my life, it's just all in fucking alignment. It's just so fucking divine. It's like, wow, I'm glad that happened. That just like boosted my fucking, that just fucking activated me. That just unlocked a certain identity. Like that's just like, man, it's just fucking amazing, you know? But I'm telling you, like, if people's acting like pieces of shits and just performing and living fucking, performance, just not living in their truth, just fucking living in image, performance, just being manipulators, all this being bad, it's like their life's gonna look like shit. It's really it's gonna be a shitty fucking life. It's gonna be hollow, man. People can be pieces of shit and they can get what they want, but what they realize is they might be getting what they think they want, but if they knew what really fucking existed in terms of like just walking in their truth, just the feeling of living life, just all this shit that I'm experiencing, it's like there's nothing like it, man. Like the best part of being one of the best parts of being about yourself is as well, nobody has your mind. Nobody has your mind. Nobody has the lens of your fucking eyes, how you see the world, how you perceive things, how you think. This is all the beauty in the self, you know? That's what I'm saying. And when you're truly in that, that's when God shows up too. God comes with that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's fucking amazing, you know? So for those of you who want to join us, you know what to do, man. But with that being said, man, I'm gonna end this video at that, man. It's been real, guys. I'll see you guys within the chat tomorrow.